New vlog. I started the day by forgetting everything. I forgot the tripod. Almost forgot my computer. My computer that I work with. I almost forgot it. And what else did I forget? I forgot what I forgot. Oh my god. Mamma mia, what is happening to me? Let's hope this day goes well. I'm not a Monday person usually, but I don't like to think that I'm not a Monday person so that I don't convince myself that I'm not a Monday person. Does that make any sense? Let's start with the day and hopefully not mess things up in this beautiful, 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 beautiful day. So I was wandering around in the analytics in my channel and I found this. So 54% of the people watching the videos are not subscribed. What are you waiting for to subscribe, huh? Okay, so the weirdest thing happened. I was reading tranquillement على روحي, and out of the blue, Mendeley, which is the program that I'm using, deleted itself from my computer. Okay, so that happened, and I had to reinstall it again, which is so weird. I don't know why I did that, but I think let's blame it on Monday. Also, I'm going for a tour after the meeting to see if we have all the reagents for the experiments. So I think we're gonna start at the end of this week. And now we have the weekly meeting in about 5 minutes.
Later that same evening.
I did not vlog much today, but that does not mean that we did not have a day full of action. We went to check if we have the reagents. Maybe I will take you with tomorrow just to show you the places or the reagents or whatever. Maybe, not sure. What else? Now we're going home. It's getting dark and we needed to go to leave. So yeah, it's time to go home.
5 minutes later.
I don't know about you, but this is the first thing I do when I get home. Life. Good morning. I woke up beating myself up because I did waste a lot of time yesterday. I did not do anything productive, which is very bad, but then I'm trying to lift my spirit up and do something good today to make up for that. And Andrea and I were talking about whether a PhD is good, doing a PhD is a good idea or not, whether the academia is a good place to be at. And the conclusion of all the discussion is that the person has to know what they want to do afterwards and what they want to be in the future and how they see themselves in a couple of years. Yep. And if you, for example, want to go through the industry, like the guy said, it's not advised that you go through a PhD because you're gonna waste a lot of time.
Not really. It depends on what field you want to go in and what's your PhD about, and not doing PhD just for the sake of doing a PhD and be called a doctor by the end of it.
Yes, that's very important. But still, if you want to go through, for example, if you want to do lab work and if you want to get paid well, and
a master's is more than enough.
I mean, yeah, you don't have to, like, if you want to do it, you can do a PhD, but you don't have to do it. You can go through your master's and you can get paid very well.
In that case, it's based on seniority of being there in the lab that makes the blood test or whatever. So basically, the more you stay there, the more you get paid.
Yeah.
Getting a PhD won't influence the amount of money you get.
You do learn stuff from doing a PhD, but as we said, you don't go there for money. That's the thing.
You go there for passion and hope that the passion will propel you until the end.
Yeah. You always, I think what I always do when I feel down is that I remind myself why I started doing this whole thing. Because like, it's very normal to have the ups and downs. It happens all the
You
time.
cannot be good all the time.
Yeah,
Definitely.
but it's always good to remind yourself, why am I here? Why did I choose this? I knew that, for example, this is gonna happen, but why did I still go through this road and chose this thing to do? And yeah, I think that helps the person, or at least helps me to stay in the thing and stay sane.
Well, yeah, because sometimes it gets really dark.
Yep,
I mean, not dark. Cue the
Ta-da!
rain and the black and white. It gets bad at the point when your experiments don't work and the PI is pressing you to get the paper and stuff like that, and it piles up and you're stressed and tired and things are not working, so it can be easy to feel down and depressed and stuff like that. But those moments are the ones that you should remember, like you said, why you started and why you're passionate about the subject that you got into.
Just a small tour in the cell culture room. Is it normal to take notes and then forgetting about the notes? I mean, I take written notes and I put notes on my computer, and if you noticed, I also pin them in here and also here, and sometimes I still forget stuff. So the other day, like 2 days ago, we were talking about imposter syndrome and how do people feel when they do or achieve something. I think imposter syndrome is like when you are in some place, like a good place or a good position, and then you feel like, no, I don't deserve this.
You feel like you accomplished nothing compared to others? I mean, I think the imposter syndrome has the comparing part, either to someone else or to what you know you can achieve for yourself. So
yeah. And do you still feel like this when you came in here? And
of course, I mean, I don't have that much practical experience.
So
I feel like that all the time now.
Yeah, and it's weird because I feel something weird all the time. It's like, if I feel like I have imposter syndrome, it means that I am something and that I achieved something, but I know that I am not and I did not achieve something. So feeling or saying that I have imposter syndrome would imply that I am good and that I am
okay.
at a good
So
place.
you know stuff, and okay, I think I got it. So you think that if you accept that you have imposter syndrome means that you're actually good at something?
Yes.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, but so I am confused. I don't think I have imposter syndrome because I'm not good anyway, and I'm not in a big position. I am not that big of a person, but still.
I don't think imposter syndrome is measured by success or by stuff like that, but yeah, I think
it would still mean
you
that deep down you feel like, yeah, you are achieving something, but you feel like you don't deserve it.
You feel bad for having imposter syndrome because that means you're actually
Yes.
good at something.
Yes, which I'm not.
I mean, it's not like
it's confusing.
Yeah, it's super confusing.
Yeah.
Because you feel like you shouldn't have imposter syndrome because you haven't achieved that much.
Yes.
But at the same time, you kind of have imposter syndrome because you know some stuff, but not everything. But I don't think you can know everything. So.
You can never know everything, and the more you know, the less you actually know.
Yeah.
And the more you feel that you know nothing. That's how I see it. Because let's say someone who knows nothing about the world, they would feel like, I know everything, I'm the best, I'm the whatever, and go to, let's say, scientists or people who are achieving stuff and trying
actually
to know
stuff.
They always feel like they know nothing.
I was gonna say this. People in academia actually usually have imposter syndrome because they feel like they don't achieve anything.
But is that imposter syndrome or is it reality? Because the more we know, the less we know.
I mean, imposter syndrome, I don't think actually limits to knowledge.
Yeah.
But the feeling that you have that you don't know that much much as you should. I mean, it's.
Isn't it the feeling that you feel that you don't deserve the place that you are at?
I think it's complex. I think it has the feeling that you don't deserve what's happening to you because you're underprepared.
Yeah.
And that makes you overachieve in every aspect. But at the same time, makes sense that a part of imposter syndrome is that you don't know as much as you think you should.
You want to what's the word? Convince yourself that you are something or someone that you don't feel like you should be that thing or that person, which is,
or believe that you don't deserve success when you get it because you're underprepared or don't feel like you of all people should deserve it. But at the same time, you took the risk and let's say applied for that position.
Yeah, when you compare it like this and say, okay, other people are better than me and I got the position and whatsoever, it makes sense, but I still don't see it that way, which is, it's confusing me. I don't like comparing myself or other people to others because it doesn't make sense, because life and the person's personality, you can't judge two different people and say, oh, that person deserves that thing better than the other person without knowing how do they deal in that same position. Hi. We just received the plates. They look like this. Not these ones, but the ones inside. I don't know if you can see them though. Are they visible? Yes, that's the square thingy. It's diamond coated. I'm gonna show you very quick how the diamond layer would look like on the glass. They look like this. So this is a diamond layer on top of the glass that we have. This is one kind and there's this other sample. That's awesome. We just came back from the culture room. I didn't take the camera with me, but I took my phone. Tomorrow there will be the first culture, but I'm not gonna be there because I have an appointment at the city hall. So today I had my appointment at the city hall, so I did not come to the lab in the morning. I just came in like around 12. I had the option to stay at home, but I decided to come to the lab. I think it's better to be at the office to study or to work or to do anything job related. Even though the number of the corona cases are up these days and new restrictions, new rules, let's hope this COVID era ends by the end of this year. Other than that, we have an event next week that I think we're gonna cancel. We'll wait for Andrea to come back from the cell culture and we will discuss that. Andrea is doing culture today. I'm still waiting for the reagents for my neurons. I think this was a nice productive week and we discussed a couple of important points, either on the PhD level or on the psychological level, I guess. I think I will end the vlog here and see you next week. Don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends. And yeah, see you next week. Keep it sciencey. Bye!